Katkowski. Cole. Still Cole. 20 seconds. Rachel Cole! In the 110th! The sophomore is the hero! Rutgers to the conference semis.
Stunning. That is simply stunning from Rachel Cole. She turned every which way, looking for just that yard of space to get it onto her left foot and get a shot in, and then she hits an absolute laser beam into the corner over the fingertips of the outstretched Smith. What a tremendous hit by Rachel Cole to send Rutgers to the semifinals. Talk about dramatic ending. Rachel Cole steps up and delivers a semifinal berth for the Scarlet Knights and perhaps an NCAA tournament at large berth should they not win the conference tournament.
As good of a finish as you can get in the American Athletic Conference quarterfinals, a 2-1 win for Rutgers with 17 seconds left to go in double overtime. Here's Rachel Cole, the game-winning goal scorer. So certainly the first question is, you're parallel to the goal. What are you thinking there in turning?
You know, I was dribbling the ball. I was dribbling a little too much, and I was about to pass it off. And I said, you know what, why not go for it? And I went in, so ecstatic.
You had a couple of great opportunities in this game. The one in the first half that hits the crossbar, and then just about a minute before your game-winning goal, the chip that settles on the top of the net. What's your mentality from distance? You had a great goal earlier this year as well against Bryant.
You know, I just think if you don't take the shots, they're not going to go in. So we've been talking about just trying to get those shots off. So that was in the back of my head. And tried to get it off.
First conference semifinal for the program since 2006 when your assistant coach Megan Ryan was a captain here. What does that mean for this program?
You know, we just all been working really, really hard. We really, really wanted it, and there's nothing better than a win. So,
Rachel, congratulations on the result.
Thank you.
Now joined by Glenn Crooks, the head coach of the Scarlet Knights. And Glenn, I mean, that's as good as it gets for an ending here in college soccer. 17 seconds left to go in double overtime. How about the overall play of your squad?
Well, first, the reason Rachel is on the field, you know, in that part of the game is that she is a goal scorer, and we know that. And the one thing we've said to the whole group is we need some more effective scoring and shooting from the outside, and Rachel brings that to us. So I'm very happy for her because, you know, at times it's been a little bit of a struggle, and but in a big moment she came through. So obviously 17 seconds left in the second overtime. The only one I can remember, and it was a regular game, Carly scored with 8 seconds left in the second overtime up at Syracuse. So it's a thrilling finish. Second half was a bit of a struggle. I really enjoyed the first half, but we managed to hang on and stick together, which has been our credo all year. And the opportunity to go to the Final Four of the tournament is big.
And I know certainly RPI-wise, probably a huge win as well for you, because a draw there, you go to PKs, it ends up in a draw in your RPI column. And moving on here, your defense, tired legs late in the game. They stand pat. How about the keeper behind them, Jess Janos? A couple blind saves there late in the second half.
Yeah, I probably didn't have a good view on a couple of them, but Jess came up big, as she has all season. You know, this is, you know, every game from here on could be her last, along with Janelle, Trish, and Maria. So, you know, there's you can tell with all of them, there's a little extra energy.
110 minutes has kind of been the thing at Yurcak Field the past few years, and playing a lot of overtime games. That mentality here late in contest to go push for that final goal, how'd you keep everyone focused there after giving up the 79th minute PK?
Well, the thing is I think the character of a team really is shown through how they react to adversity, and certainly, you know, giving up a tying goal at that moment of the game in such a big match is, you know, that could have a serious effect. But, you know, I think that shows our character. We've been in those situations before this year, and, you know, we grow with every training session and every game, and this is another one of those.
Louisville or Memphis next. You'll know in about 2.5 hours who that is. Coach, good luck in Orlando Friday night.
Thanks, Danny. Appreciate it.
That's Glenn Crooks, the head coach of the Scarlet Knights. RU on 13 wins now as they go to the American Athletic Conference semifinals. Thanks to send out to our entire RVision crew, for our producer director today, that being Tim DeMartin, and for Kyle Franco, and for our production director, Colin Osborne, I'm Danny Breslauer. Saying so long from Yurcak Field. Rutgers, a brilliant 2-1 win in double overtime in the AAC quarterfinals.